I'm here. Here we are. Thank you for waiting. Hopefully, the audio issues are fixed here. If I got anyone trustworthy in the stream, let me know how the audio is. If it's cutting out or if it's steady. I don't have anyone behind me to check these things. So I do rely on you a good bit to tell me if something's wrong. But right now, we've got Linette and Veronika Kudermetova playing. They are playing for a spot in the quarterfinals. Not sure who they're looking to play. Who are they going to play? Gracheva. They're looking to play Gracheva, who won earlier today. They are warming up at the moment. Who do you, I can't. I'm just going to have to take the higher ranked player in this match, Linette. I don't know Kudermetova or Linette all that well. So there you have it from me. I'm going to be simple here. But who do you have in this match? Who is your favorite, Veronika Kudermetova or Magda Linette? Both players having a good tournament for sure. I'm going to have to listen to some of this audio, make sure that everything is checking out. Players are still warming up at the moment. They're serving, so we're probably 60 seconds or a minute out. Those are the same thing. We're probably 2 minutes to a minute out. Oh. All right. We are just a couple minutes. Well, 30 seconds, actually. Umpire said 30 seconds. I'm not sure who. It looks like Kudermetova chose to receive first. So that's who we are going to be watching. Okay. All right. Ladies are getting ready to serve. Center court after this, we've got Holger Rune and Terrence Atmain. Serve from Linette, maybe? Yes, Linette. That's what I thought. Kudermetova chose to serve. 15 love, Linette. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. To the forehand of Kudermetova. Then backhand to backhand here. Kudermetova has a high ball that she can choose how to hit that one. Hits it wide. Running Linette around. Good long point. Drop shot from Kudermetova. Linette gets up to it, but she can't handle it. Okay. Interesting first point. Thank you if you are stopping in to the stream. If you were in the last stream and you were experiencing audio issues, I do apologize about that. Let me know if you start experiencing anything else so that I can try to fix something. Linette hits a good serve. That's an ace. Serve to Kudermetova. There's a fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Kudermetova. And the backhand from Linette goes out. 30 all. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. The backhand goes long. Linette gets up. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Linette now. Forehand from Linette. Short ball for Kudermetova. She gets up, coming to the net. Puts the ball. That's good for deuce. Serve from Kudermetova. Sorry, from Linette. Is good to the backhand of Kudermetova, but Kudermetova hits a winner. We've got a break point here. First game of the match. Somebody, if you would be so kind, give me a thumbs up if the audio is good. We're not getting any mic drops. Linette up at the net. Hits a volley into the open court. Gets it back to deuce. Break point erased. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Slice. And backhand. Kudermetova hits it out. That was a hard. These are some hard points to track. They're hitting the ball kind of all over the court at the moment. Linette, though, gets back up and has a game point. Serve is good to the backhand of Linette, or of Kudermetova, and Linette ends up putting that ball away and gets up 1-0. Kudermetova to serve. Thank you for hitting like on the video. Appreciate that. Kudermetova back to serve. Waiting for the fans to get seated. Serve to the backhand of Linette. That ball goes in the net from Linette. Kudermetova, 15-love. What's going on, Max? I feel like I can trust you, Max. Let me know if you're having any audio issues on your end. It should be better now, I think. Serve in the net from Kudermetova. We're actually at 30-love. Second serve to the backhand of Linette. Backhand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Linette. That goes long. 40-love. Serve to the backhand of Linette. Backhand from Kudermetova. Forehand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Linette. That backhand goes out. Kudermetova, much easier hold than Linette. Puts it away easy. Serve. The return from Kudermetova goes out. Just a little bit, though. It was looking really good. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Linette to the forehand. Forehand to forehand here. See who takes it. Nope. Linette just going to continue cross court, and that works out for her. Serve is a fault. Second serve is a second serve is a fault. Double fault here. Serve from Kudermetova. Linette, dang. Saying their names back and forth 100 times. I start to mix them up. Hey, somebody just liked a video. Thank you for liking the stream. Serve. Oh, another double fault from Linette. Got her name right, too. Serve in the net. Second serve to the forehand. Hey, Derek. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that, Derek. The worst thing ever, sitting here streaming and like I don't know if my voice is coming through the other side or not. I'm just speaking into a mic and maybe no one can hear. Anyways, glad to hear that it's all good. All right. Linette here at 2-1. Kudermetova looking like the better player at the moment, though. Kudermetova had a couple of errors off of the racket. Kudermetova just looks a little more solid, but it is very early. We'll see. Who do you think is going to win this match? Kudermetova or Linette. I already gave my prediction. I think it's going to be Linette. I don't know too much about either one of them. So I'm being a little simple. I'm going with the higher ranked player. But I will say Kudermetova looked better in the first couple games. All right, Kudermetova to serve. Serves to the net. Second serve to the backhand of Linette. Forehand from Kudermetova. Forehand from Linette. To the forehand of Kudermetova. She tries to change direction, but hits it wide. Serve. Catches the toss. Second serve. Sorry, no. First serve. She caught the toss. That serves a fault. Serve to the backhand of Linette. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Linette. Nice angle there. She catches Linette trying to move back to the center of the court. 15 all. Serve is good. Short ball for Kudermetova. She overhits, and the ball goes long. Serve to the forehand of Linette. Forehand from Kudermetova. Forehand from Linette. Back and forth. Linette in the net. 30 all. All. Serve to the backhand of Linette. Back and forth we go. That ball is out from Linette. Kudermetova with another break point. Actually, it's her first break point. Serve is off the net and a fault. Thank you, Max. Second serve. Oh, no, that's a double fault. Oh, it wasn't even a break point. What am I saying? Going back and forth like this over so many matches, you start to, some of them are blending together. I'm dreaming. I'm hallucinating. Let from Kudermetova. Serve. That's a fault. So we're going to get a second serve. Serve. In the net. Double fault gives Linette a break opportunity. 2 double faults for Kudermetova in this game. Not what she would have wanted. Serve. Fault. Serve to the backhand of Linette. Oh, that backhand goes long, though. Wasn't a great second serve. Had an opportunity to jump up on that one and just hits it long. Unforced. Nose itches. Oh no, Kudermetova with a short ball in the net. Giving another break point to Linette. Kudermetova looked really good coming out in the first 2 games. But some cracks in the armor shown. Fault. Serve to the backhand of Linette. Backhand from Kudermetova. Forehand from Linette. Backhand from Kudermetova on the back of the line. Hitting straight down the middle. Except Linette takes it cross court. Back. Ooh. Kudermetova comes out. Whoops. We're going back to deuce. Winner on the forehand wing from Kudermetova. Hopefully that gives her some confidence. $40 all. Fault. First serve percentage, not great from Kudermetova. Second serve. Forehand of Linette. That's a good shot in the corner. Kudermetova in trouble. But she paints the back line with that one. That one goes in. She got off easy on that one. That had to be like a couple millimeters in. Serve to the forehand of Linette, and that goes in the net. Kudermetova gets out of that game unscathed. Serve from Linette. It's a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Linette goes out, though. Kudermetova gets a point. Hey, thank you. Somebody else just liked the stream. Thank you very much. You're a legend. If you like it, continue coming back. We got Holger Rune and Terrence Atman after this match. Fault from Linette. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand, second backhand from Kudermetova goes long, 15-all. We just finished watching Ben Shelton clean up Yuri Lehechka. Pretty straightforward, 6-4, 6-4. Now we got the ladies. Then we'll have another men's match after. And tomorrow is a pure day of quarterfinals. Serve is in the net. Right? What is today? Today's Thursday. Yeah, we got quarterfinals. Then Friday is semis. Ooh, Kudermetova with a big forehand. Drops it on the baseline for a winner. Back and forth, here we go. Kudermetova in charge of the point. Backhand from Linette. Goes wide. Kudermetova hitting all the lines at the moment. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Linette is good. Kudermetova there. Hits another. Ooh, on the run. Hits a winner. Very nicely done. First break of the match goes the way of Kudermetova. Oh boy. Corbino. What's up, buddy? Not a whole bunch popping off in this match here quite yet. But we do have a break. And Kudermetova going to try to solidify that break here. Kudermetova back to serve. A fault. Tony, what's going on? What are your bets? Let us know. It's that hour, huh? Gonna have the gamblers start coming out. Corbis is here. That's how I know. That's when I know the gamblers are here. Kudermetova gets a point there and follows it up with another. I think she hit a good forehand there. Ah, that's good to hear, Mike. Thank you. Yes, this match can go 3 sets because the second match that we're watching is going to be on the same court. So it's all it's all good. Sorry, 40 love for Kudermetova. I'm reading chat. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Linette. Kudermetova hits it out. 40-15. No big deal. She can make something happen here still. Serve to the backhand of Linette. That backhand goes out. Kudermetova solidifies the break and puts some significant pressure out on Linette. I didn't know that betting in women's tennis was so popular until I started this stream. It's a very unpredictable sport. Second serve from Linette to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Linette. Backhand from Kudermetova down the line. Linette can't get there. Yeah, Kudermetova. Just go Kudermetova, Linette. Kudermetova, Linette. What in the world? Veronica. Should probably just start calling her Veronica. That's a lot. That's an easier name to say fast. Thank you for hitting the like on the stream, whoever did. Backhand from Linette to the backhand of Kudermetova. Short ball. Oh no. Hey, Tony, thank you for subscribing. You're a legend. We can call her VK. Serve from Linette to the forehand of Veronica, who smokes it down the line for a winner. Serve is a fault. Second serve To the backhand of Veronica. Backhand from Veronica again to the backhand of Linette, but that backhand from Veronica goes out. 30 all. 30 all. Serve to the backhand of Veronica. Volley. Linette gets up there, puts the ball away, gets past Veronica at the net. That was a tough shot to hit. Serve from Linette is a fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Veronica. That goes out. All right, Linette gets out of that game. Okay, Linette still up. Sorry, Kudermetova still up a break. No big stress for Kudermetova. So Tony, I got Kudermetova first money line over 23.5 games, and Kudermetova money line. All right. Hope you win some money. I'll be honest with you, I am not into betting, and I have no idea what those things mean. Other than you need the, I guess you need, let me see. I think it means that you need Kudermetova to win, and you need the total amount of games to be 24 games. Is that correct? I think that might be right. I'm not into sports betting. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Already spend enough money on food. So we got some new balls out there. Kudermetova serving to the backhand of Linette, short and hits the net. Kudermetova takes the point. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Linette. The backhand of Kudermetova just ends up in the net. It's a little, it's kind of a wimpy shot. Just didn't seem like it had anything on it. Serve. Let. Second serve. Sorry, first serve. It was a let, right? Yes. Serve. That's a fault. All right. Second serve. To the forehand of Linette, but that goes in the net. 30-15. 30-15. Serve to the forehand of Linette. Oh, Kudermetova gets up to it, but just hits the ball wild. That was a easy ball to put away, and is just a wild shot. Not happy with herself on that. Serve. Fault. Second serve to the forehand of Linette. Forehand from Kudermetova goes in the net. Now Kudermetova, she faces a break point. Second one that she'll face so far in the match. Ace from Kudermetova as she lets out a yell. That meant a lot to her. Fault. Serve to the backhand of Linette. Back and forth we go. Forehand from Kudermetova. Looked like she was wanting to go in the court, but Linette tilts a little bit there. Kudermetova working hard to hold on to the break. Serve is good to the forehand of Kudermetova, who puts it away. Holds on to her break. One game away from the set. And one game away, one game closer to the quarterfinals. Serve from Linette to the backhand of Kudermetova. May have been a fault or a let. Couldn't hear from the umpire. But whatever it is, that one's an ace. Linette. Fault. And Kudermetova gets it back on the return, and Linette hits it out. 15-all. Here we are. Serve is a fault. Second to the forehand of Kudermetova. Kudermetova hits it in the net on that forehand. Serve to back and forth. Kudermetova hits one wide. All right, Linette having a comfortable hold of serve so far. That's out. The serve. Second serve. Ooh. And we're going to see a double fault. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova in the net. Linette stays in the match as much as she can at the moment. But Kudermetova going to have an opportunity to take the set here on her racket. Kudermetova keeps sticking the handle of her racket into like this hose, and I assume that there's air blowing out of the hose. I've never seen a player do this before. I guess because it's so hot and humid there, because of all the rain, that they brought these things out there. I assume this thing is just blowing air to get the moisture off of the grip, but it's a little much. A little much, if you ask me. But who knows? These girls are eating up every second of their breaks as well. Sometimes the players will take a sip of water and move on. All right, Kudermetova here to serve for the set. First serve is good. The return, not so good. Turn goes out. Serve. She goes down the tee, but that is no good. She's been good serving to the backhand of Linette so far. That one goes to the backhand of Linette. Out from Linette. Yeah, 84 degrees is not that bad. 84 degrees, 60%. She's just, I don't know. Players, they'll use whatever edge they can get. Serve to the backhand of Linette. That one goes in the net. And now Kudermetova has 3 set points on her racket. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Linette, backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Linette goes long. Actually, it goes wide. Holds. Set goes to Kudermetova. Just like that. Oh. I will say that that set started out like it was gonna look really good, and then throughout most of it, it was just kind of meh. Not a whole lot of rallies. It's kind of boring, but we'll see how the rest of it goes. It's just serving. They were just serving. And both of them were struggling to get returns in the court, it felt like. It started out pretty high energy. And then it just dipped. Whatever. Maybe I need to walk. I need to step outside or something. What's going on down here in the chat? What question can I ask that may get something going here? I don't know. Is anyone gonna read Borg's memoir? Bjorn Borg just put out a memoir recently. I don't think I will, but I would be interested if anybody else is going to read that memoir of him. I did not realize this. I did not realize that when Borg retired, he was, I think I'd heard it in the past, but I just forgot it. But Borg retired, I guess, when he was 26 or 27, and he already had 10 Grand Slam titles by that point, which is pretty absurd. I mean, is Dennis Rodman's daughter in Linette's box? I don't believe so. I would not know what Dennis Rodman's daughter looks like if I saw her. I assume she does not have all the piercings and all of the tattoos that her dad has. So I wouldn't know. Does she look like Dennis Rodman? If she looks like Dennis Rodman, I may be able to recognize her. Although I would not wish that curse on her on his daughter. Serve from Linette. Actually, a second serve here. To the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Linette is short. Kudermetova gets up to it. Volley. Nice put away. Nice put away on the volley. Yeah, that would be a little weird if Shelton decided to date her. Coming up on an hour of play. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. She steps in and rips it down the line for a winner. Linette's first serve or second serve win percentage is not good, 38%. Backhand from Kudermetova. Backhand from Linette goes out. Oh. A 40-love lead is erased. Backhand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Linette. Short ball for Linette, but Kudermetova is still on top of it. Scrambling. No, that slice was not good. Advantage, Linette. He's only 69 years old. Backhand from Kudermetova into the corner of Linette. Oh, no, she had a volley for a put away, and Kudermetova just lets her get off easy. Ah. Let her off easy. All right. Players are ready, but the fans they're getting a drink. They're like, I have to sit here and watch the rest of this. I need a drink. I'm sorry. That may have sounded insulting to the players. It's just not a very, I will say, it's not a very energetic match at the moment. It's pretty straightforward. There's some baseline play. And that's about it. But it's okay. We're here for all the players. Backhand from Kudermetova is good. Back and forth we go. Linette hits it long. Whoops. Serve is good, and Linette hits it out. Serve to the forehand of Linette. Hits it down the line for a winner. She stepped in on that one well and took care of it. There's not a whole lot of news right now happening in tennis either. I feel like this Cincinnati has been a quiet week so far, which isn't bad because the players get to just focus on tennis. Backhand from Kudermetova goes wide, 40-30. You know, it's like if the only news that's happening is, you know, Coco Gauff throws a ball at a baseball game, you know, or she's at the, you know, whatever baseball game that's out there, whatever team that Cincinnati has out there, then the news is pretty quiet. Back and forth we go. And Kudermetova hits it out. We're here at deuce. I think the one piece of news I do actually want to know is Tiafoe. I want to know how Tiafoe is doing with his back. But coming up on the U.S. Open, I'm sure they're going to keep that pretty quiet. You know, they don't want their secrets out there. Serve is a fault. Second to the forehand of Linette. Backhand from Kudermetova in the net, though. Ooh, Kudermetova is hitting a little bit of a lull here. Serve. Back and forth here. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Linette. Linette hits the forehand out. Back to deuce we go. Back to deuce. Serve to the forehand of Linette. Kudermetova comes up to the net. Oh, nice lob from Linette over the head of Kudermetova. Kudermetova does not even try for it. It was too good. Serve to the backhand of Linette. Backhand from Kudermetova. Forehand from Linette. Out. Forehand out. Okay. Linette shows up here with a break. The Big Mo, is that the mojo? Is he lacking the mojo? I think he is a little bit. The mojo ain't there. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. High forehand for Kudermetova. Backhand from Linette. She goes for a cross-court winner. No good. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. To forehand from Linette is good for a winner. Redirects the ball very well down the line. Simple as that. Backhand from Kudermetova. Forehand from Linette to the forehand of Kudermetova in the net. $30. The fans are super quiet in the stands right now, too. They don't know who to cheer for. I think that's what it is. They don't know who they want to win. Serve. Is good. It's like one or two claps in the stands. Yay. Serve. Is a fault. And here's the second serve for Linette. It has not been reliable. Only 38% win percentage on the second serve tonight. And Kudermetova knows that, so she tried to pounce on it, but it went long. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Linette now. Forehand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Linette. Kudermetova in charge of the point here. Yes, opens up the court for a backhand winner. And we're going to deuce. $40 all. Serve. Oh, no. That's a late call from the Hawkeye. Hawkeye called it late. Hawkeye had to think about it. Break point for Kudermetova. Serve. The backhand. The backhand of Linette. Forehand from Kudermetova. Back and forth we go. Slice backhands. Both girls hitting a little funkiness on the ball. Forehand from Kudermetova. She's in charge here. And she puts it away. She gets her break back. There you go. 2-1 for Linette. Kudermetova got the chance to get it back. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're continuing this. I just need to stretch and wake up for a second. All right. I got some Pepper Ridge farmhouse cookies for myself, too. There we go. There's a fly in my face. Okay. So we got a break here for Kudermetova. 15. I need some energy. Carbs will do it. Let's go. Linette complaining, saying that there was a let, but that's not going to go her way. Uh-oh. Linette is not happy about the way that game went. She is feeling angry. Blaming the racket, blaming the umpire for not calling a let. So Linette with a little bit of a setback here, and let's see what she's able to do. Nice drop shot from Linette. Linette hits that one out. Off the return. I feel my superpowers coming back. I feel them. All right, last one. I can't sit here and eat an entire box of cookies in front of all of you. I'm going to feel bad about myself. I'm going to have to eat a salad or something. Linette holds, but she's not happy with herself. All right, I got to move these things. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. There's a lot of fans in the stands, and it's crazy how quiet the fans are when it's almost full. It's barely ever full for a women's match. So great. It's awesome that they're getting that many people out there to watch the ladies. I want the ladies to have more people watching them. But Damn, do they have to be so dead and quiet? That's crazy. They're bringing the stream down. It's okay. I'm cool. I'm cool. 30 love for Kudermetova. I'm going to stop talking about how dead the crowd is. Serve. 40 love. Ace. Linette asking for a replay of that serve. I don't know why. Linette is on tilt here at the moment. There was no reason to ask for the replay, but there's never a reason to ask for the replay. It's never going to overturn itself. I guess they do it for peace of mind. Which, that part makes sense. They're used to asking for replays as well whenever they don't know. Serve from Kudermetova. To the forehand of Linette. That goes out. Tony, you're back. And your girl is winning. Tony's got energy. Tony, I think you have more energy than the entire crowd at Cincinnati. You could hear a pin drop in this stadium. Like 3 or 4 people clap when you know, a game is won or a good point is won. I think they're all just waiting for Holger Rune and Terrence Atmain. Forehand from Linette is good, but we get into a rally. Kudermetova on the stretch hits the ball in the net. So, Tony, do you need this game to go under or over 24 games? Or 23 and a half games. Let's just say 23 and a half. You need her to win the set. There you go. Yeah. Because you need the total amount of games to go over 24, essentially. Or 24 or over. Yeah. Okay. I'm not familiar with sports betting. I kind of stay out of sports betting because obviously I'm a tennis fan and I watch a bunch of tennis and I would feel way too confident placing all these bets and lose my money. Although I think I would actually do pretty good if I was betting on tennis. $15 for sure. Serve. Well, Linette has been on tilt here for a little while, Tony. So hopefully she's able to gather herself. Out from Linette. She was up 2-0, and then she dropped her serve, and from there, she's just been battling mentally Serve is good. Forehand to Kudermetova. Forehand to Linette. Now we go backhand to back. Nope, that backhand from Linette goes out. Uh-oh. 2 break points for Kudermetova. This right here could be a defining point in the set. Backhand from Linette goes out. Game goes to Kudermetova. Whoops. There we go. That's correct. All I can ask Tony is if you lose part of the bet, don't blame it on the stream. Come back to the stream. But you still profit with 2 out of 3? Nice. How much will you win? If that's okay for me to ask you. Oh, they got the Coldplay cam going up there. That lady's alone. Someone go kiss her. She's just alone texting and has no idea that she was on camera. 100 each bet. Bet 100 to win 100. Okay. So you bet 300. You'd get 200 back. You'd win $100 tonight if Kudermetova closes this out. Nice. Backhand from Linette goes in the net. That's nice from Kudermetova. No, you wouldn't. You'd win $200. What am I saying? Serve to the backhand of Linette. Backhand from Kudermetova. And she gets up and puts a volley away. This could be getting out of hand for Linette unless she finds some energy. Serve is a fault. Kudermetova has this very calm, collected toss before she serves. She's very zen. Kudermetova serves. Is a fault. That's a game, Kudermetova. One game away from the quarterfinals is Kudermetova. Fault. Forehand from Kudermetova. In the net. Oops. I'm used to giving Kudermetova the points. Linette. See what she can do. Serve. Is a fault. Nope. That's not going to work. Double fault. Oh, no. Fault. To the forehead of Kudermetova. That goes long. She gets a little help. And that second serve percentage throughout this whole match has not improved. Winning just 38% of the points on her second serve. Oh, backhand from Kudermetova. Steps in on that weak second serve and puts it away. 77 mile an hour second serve. That's just gonna get eaten up. Backhand from Linette in the net. Deuce. Serve in the net. Second serve. To the forehand of Kudermetova. Linette tries to direct it up the line. She's been so good at that tonight. And now she faces a break point and a match point. Match point for Linette. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Linette. Forehand from Kudermetova. Back and forth we go. Backhand to backhand. Kudermetova is a champion here. Of the match, at least. Don't get ahead of me. I'm getting ahead of myself. She wins the match. Linette just... her mind just went somewhere early in that second set. And there didn't seem a real reason for her to panic, but she did. Just the belief left her. Thank y'all for watching, for sticking in there in this match. Whoever is still out there, thank you very much for watching. Absolutely. Not the most exciting match here, but that's okay. But it's big for the ladies. It's big for them in that moment. Even if it's for whatever reason it seems a little flat. So, Kudermetova into the quarterfinals. That is the last quarterfinal or round of 16 match to be played. Up next on the same court is Holger Rune and Terrence Attmain. Terrence Attmain defeated Taylor Fritz 2 days ago. So that's big. I'm listening to the on-court interview right now. So, congratulations to Veronika Kudermetova into the quarterfinals, and thank you all for hanging out. I will take a short break and then fire up the stream for Holger Rune and Terrence Attmain. Don't miss it. Terrence Attmain on a tear, and Holger Rune having his best showing at a tournament in a little while. Thank you for watching. Appreciate your time.